Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to episode 2 of Sunrider, Mask of Arcadius. We are playing episode 1, First Arrival, for people who are confused about the title. We last left off with, well, whatever we left off with, I can't remember, but it seems that we have just recently... Wait, what? Okay, apparently we're back to here. Remember, this is take 2, for people who still care. So I'm kind of a little bit weirded out on where exactly we are in the story. Okay, so we're just landing on Tideria. Okay. I like that weird face that she makes when she's doing that. Those who actually do care and comment about that sort of thing, my allergies are better today. It's kind of funny that I have allergies in the middle of winter, in all honesty, because, you know, it's like November 24th today, good lord. 3 days until Thanksgiving, good lord. Achoo! And we're here at the mining town. This kind of reminds me of Progress from Star Wars KOTOR 2. Just in terms of its colors and such. Only there's no big gaping hole in it from the explosion. For those who don't know, Progress 2 is your tutorial level, where it had this big, like, they were mining helium or something, hydrogen, something, and it just blew the hell up for some reason. So it left this big-ass crater in it. And I do mean big-ass crater, like it was like a chunk was missing. You know, it's like those zombies, you know, where it's just got this giant bite mark, just missing part of its skull, you know. IFF, by the way, this is the whatever, you know, depending on what we are. This time it's probably gonna be like intergalactic or whatever. But if it was like on Earth or something, it'd be like international or something. Friend or foe, which is basically what they're looking for. So they're basically not sending out an IFF code, which basically means that they don't want people to know who or what they are. We are giving out, of course, the Sarah Space Station IFF code, which is our flag, in quotations. By the way, we still don't have shields, just to point that out. So she's saying raise the shields that we don't have. So I just want to point out that small gap in... Well, I guess it's more or less force of habit at this point. She's probably served on other ships. So that makes more sense. Ever! We got a big-ass gun! We don't need to take shit from a rider. We got a big-ass gun. Oh, by the way, if you put an R right here, between the S and the E, it says corset. Just saying. It looks like she's talking even though it's us talking. They don't really like showing our main character's face, do they? It's probably different in episode 2. They are working on the spin-off right now, but then they'll be working on episode 3. They tend to do this whole TMI Tuesday thing where they just like, fans, ask us questions right now, and then they just spam out questions like that. So I picked up at one point that they are working on the spin-off for monetary reasons, you know, for money. Because, you know, they do need to exist, you know. Or else there will be no episode 3, like Half-Life. Sorry to bring that up into this, but still, you get the point, you know. They need to exist or they won't make more. It's just how life works. No. Bad decision. Bad decision! Abort to the bunker! The bunker of safety. Try to get him into a straight line and we'll blow the shit out of him. Oh wait, we don't have the command points. Never mind. Never mind. No, probably not. She's not the leader of all these pirates if she's that kind of a coward. So yeah. And we're probably going to end up destroying all of this just for money reasons.
The Sunrider is at your disposal, Captain.
Let's see here, what can we hit? Not a lot. I'll just go ahead and move forward a bit. Got it a little over 50%. Let's see if we can do it. Of course not.
We've missed our target.
Yep, I see that.
Unleashing firestorm.
The Havoc is basically one of those tank class whatever riders.
Our hull is holding.
I think how that looks. That looks really nice. Just the letter in and stuff. Now, as far as I'm aware, she is technically recruitable at some point. But I haven't seen it, and I think I've gotten pretty far into the episode 1 of this game. Given the length of this game, this is probably going to be going on for a long time, so this is probably going to be another form of primary content on my channel for people who actually care. Now keep in mind the destroyer classes do have that kinetic gun. No, we're not. We've barely taken any damage. Shouldn't the gunners be on auto, in all honesty? Kaito, keep your mouth shut. Trust me. He's about to do something incredibly stupid. Oh, there we go. Did you just say... Ah... Oh dear. He's mine. That's how I imagine she says that. It's just with pure malice and venom in her voice. She's like, Captain, please don't be a dumbass. He's just like, oh great. Hey! She's like, what? Who dares interrupt my vengeance? She's just like, hello. Oh, by the way, that's us talking, by the way. I just want to point that out, because Ava's going to be like, who the hell are you, and what do you want, blah. Ow. Yeah, I think we can, because we do kind of have the same objective here. Oh yeah, we do. Where we can, like, our assault weapons only take 30 energy. So if we stay still, that we can shoot 3 times in a row. Which we might actually do on these guys here. Yeah.
All systems are green.
Laser. They got a bit too much armor at the moment. So our assault weapons aren't going to do much. Let's soften them up a bit. What? What? Oh, fuck it, let's soften them up. Wait, we can't, never mind. I was going to say let's soften up the other one. Then we'll just have Agasa here.
Confirmed hit.
Yeah, see, look at how much damage that did. That's only because they have low health. I can't remember if I said that in episode 1, take 2. Now we're probably going to do the same to this guy. Just because we only have energy tanks of 100. I don't remember that wrecking that much base in the higher difficulty level. That must have been buffed for the difficulty level. Just like how the Vanguard Cannon was buffed. So that must be part of what's going on. Now that intern button will only be green if I have no more things that I can do. This is pretty useful because, as I've said before, I didn't realize that the very first time I played through, I didn't realize that I could pilot her. So I was just using the Sunrider to fight all of this mess.
Awaiting orders.
Kinda sad if you think about it. So we do not want to use our missile because they'll just get intercepted by the Havoc and the Destroyer. So let's just wreck face for now.
Captain.
What do you need, Captain? Devastation.
For you to wreck face. You know, it says it does 200 damage on the card. So why is it doing 259? Oh, come on, I want to at least see the card. Okay, let's move together
Forward.
ish, at least. Oh, we can melee the Havoc at this point. Yay. Oh, we want to take that out for money
Our hull is
reasons.
beginning to fracture.
Oh, we'll be fine.
The Sunrider awaits orders.
Ah, see, you can see that. See, you can see it. See? There it is. 10 armor. 10 armor, but it has double effectiveness. So that's what she was probably trying to explain at some point. She may explain it later.
Trinity's locked.
No, that's what Agasa was saying. Armor is double effective against those weaponry.
On target.
Ow. I'm farting, so it kind of hurts.
Loud and clear. Devastation.
Because it's one of those half
Light.
effort kind of farts, you know, where it's just like, oh, I need to fart, but I can't fart, kind of a thing. So it's just, so I have to force it out, and that's kind of painful.
Clearing the road.
How much armor does the Havoc have? Oh, I forgot to look at the card of the lasers again.
Run for the good guys.
See that? Armor negated 207 damage.
At your command.
13 armor and 20 flak. Yeah, I see. So they do have flak then.
Fire flak. Take them out.
I don't think she can use these missiles, thankfully. I think they're just there for show and for story plot. What? Why? What?
Let's go get 'em.
Okay, so this red means she can counterattack us. I don't know if I want to soften her up first. So I'll only get one attack with my melee because that takes 20 energy, melee takes 50. No, we can assault her at the end. So let's move in.
Pedal to the metal.
Tasty.
There's our Gatling gun, or whatever it's called. Yeah, look at that.
Don't worry, it's still A-OK.
Armor negated 203 damage. Yeah.
At your command.
Oh, our kinetics can hit. Hell yeah.
Your savior.
Ah, I forgot to look at the card again. God damn it.
Confirmed hit.
Oh, we click on Agasa though. She still has enough energy. Look at that. 502 damage.
I hear ya loud and clear.
Yeah, see, it says it does 200. But we've clearly seen that it does at least 250. Okay, so now we're going to want to melee, because that does insane amounts of damage.
Showtime. Let's go.
Our armor went down to 6. Shing. Kaboom!
Score one for the good guys.
That only works on riders, by the way. So that only works on the mechs. She has to have a melee weapon. Why she doesn't use it is beyond me. Enemy ships are freaking out. She's like, yay, excitement! This girl's kind of the carefree girl who's kind of Dina-ish, you know, where it's just, on the surface it's just like, yay, carefree, let's do everything, but deep down there's actually real thoughts going through her head, you know? So she's one of those kinds of characters where she's just, on the surface, just really, kind of like Dan, actually. You know, just like, yay, pure excitement, pure this, pure that, holy shit. It's a decent amount of money. 5 turns? Well, lower difficulty, so I guess. Notice one discrepancy problem that I have. We can't see her rider in the number 1 slot. I want that. I want to see that level of progress of just all these mechs just standing there. Just filling this hangar. Okay, since I already described her personality, we kind of know... Well, then again, pissing her off is a bad decision. It is technically regular protocol, but... Ava? Your thoughts on the matter? Then he introduces himself. She's like, hello. Oh my god, she's Professor Oak. Sorry, I recently got Pokemon. Where'd it go? There it is, on the other side of the table. Thank you for helping us. Insta join. Oh, I thought that said weren't nothing. I'm like, wait a minute. Just being a hero, you know, and the typical naive thing. She's like, what? Yeah, superhero! I don't know if I mentioned this, but this is very Neon Genesis Evangelion in terms of how the suits are designed. So I'm not sure if they took inspiration from that. Yep, pretty much. Yeah, see, it's even got the number 1 thing, but it's backwards for some reason. My guess is that, like in Genderbender, they just kind of mirror image them, you know? But then again, that would not make much sense, because why would they mirror image it here, where it's just... Why are these backwards? Okay, tell me more about stuff. Look at Ava, she's just judging me. She's just like, I'm unhappy with you. You've done something to piss me off. That's just her neutral face, by the way. That's her neutral face. Chigara is currently down on the planet. Yes, yes, she is. But she's also something else. Oh yeah, no, because that's completely standard, you know. It's not like every video game in existence does that. At least they're, you know, showing a depth to the character's thought process. Yep. Great. Quit calling her a little girl, you're gonna piss her off again. It's like psychic, you know, she's just like, who called me a little girl from like 1,000 whatever's away. I don't want to say light years because it's just ridiculous. You know, she's not that far away right now. This may or may not be a rumor. This one's one of those believable rumors. This one's kind of bullshit. Like, I bet they're just going to make it true just for the hell of it, but I call bullshit on that one. Yeah, even him, he's just like, oh really? Mm-hmm. You know, just kind of rolling with it sarcastically. Yeah, she's no pushover, says Asaga. There. Oh! Asaga! Oh, that makes much more sense! That's much easier than Agasa, which I always call her by mistake. Asaga. Yeah. I'm trying to practice it, so... Yeah, those big 4-pack missile things is the only thing that I can guess. Yeah, it only has a movement speed of 3, which is about the same as any bigger capital ship. But again, it's one of those destroyer classes where it just like fires 4 barrages of missiles per turn, you know, so... Since we're on a lower difficulty, they're not really doing that, but... On the normal difficulty, they definitely fire like 3 missiles a turn, on average. Sometimes they move, but not very often. You know, you'd think she wouldn't tell us that, given that we'll probably be doing the same business as her. Well, then again, she's probably not on contract like we would be. Never mind. Typical of someone who is a war profiteer, yes. It's like the ship of Manan in Kodor 1. Not the ship, the planet, where it's just like, we're technically neutral, but the Sith will invade at some point. Okay, let's move on then, because we've already asked all those questions. Yes, yes we are. That's what our IFF says. Yes, yes we are. Alright. That's gonna piss her off if I do that, just like, alright. Yeah. This actually sounds appealing, in all honesty, because this sounds like something that the carefree type of person that she's supposed to counterbalance will do, in all honesty. Yeah, see? She's just like, oh god. God damn it. Do you know a place where we can get some? I'm just assuming that, you know, I'm not going to read everything aloud, so I'm just making my weird paraphrases. For people who are new to my channel. Because if there's one thing I can't stand, is people reading every freaking line aloud. What is the freaking point of reading it if you're saying it aloud? So I'm just going to paraphrase. That's how I roll. Plus, if I don't talk constantly by reading this all aloud, then you guys have less of a reason to mute me. Because then you're actually missing out on real content, not just me reading it aloud. I'll call you on the big intercom, probably stationed up in this thing somewhere if we need you. Like in schools, you know, it's got that really annoying sound that it makes before people start talking. Or it doesn't do anything and all of a sudden it starts talking and it's like, whoa, wait a minute. We're kind of busy here. I can't believe you're upset about it. Why are you so upset about this? Oh, I thought it was going to take us to the map. Yeah, see, she's also a baker. Yes, yes it is, but it's also a bakery. You can eat nice little Danish donuts or something while you wait for your repairs. Oh, I got muffins! I got pumpkin muffins. Yeah, see? We also do repairs. She just... Oh, that's us. She's just like, okay, this is weird. Yellow flag. Oh god, here it comes. Oh, I thought it was going to be another hugging scene. It's been a while since this part of the story. Outside of take 2, of course. Which is about where it ended, in all honesty. Why we are 8 minutes ahead is beyond me from take 2 versus take 1. What did I ramble on about for 8 minutes? Oh god. And yet we never appear on screen again. I guess it's just the first person thing or something? So, about the bakery thing. I like how the lab coat kind of blends in with the blue design. I like that. Yes, which is probably why it's very popular. Oh, you got the little tiny sandwiches? What kind of business? Yeah, you'd think they'd at least like sweets at some point. They're like some sort of comfort food or something, you know? Because she wants to open a bakery. Got a problem with that? Yeah, see, Chikara needs a friend like her, in all honesty. Just to, like, be the bodyguard, be the extrovert, that sort of thing. Or, you know, you could just make sweets on the ship. Just saying. Alright, well, enough of that. Let's get to work. He's like, whoa, 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 whoa. We take pride in this thing. She's like, yeah, you got nothing to worry about. She's like Double T from Ed, Edd and Eddy. Yeah, actually, I'm a complete and total prodigy. She's like, yeah, I was really weirded out by how I was just sitting there on my bed where I was sleeping when I woke up. And now it's magically here. She's just like, hold on, let me just digistruct it. Boop. Here it is, a digital version of it. Plug that baby in, just like any Borderlands game. They love their digital reconstruction technology. She's like, yep, I told you so. Like, he's just like, oh, okay then, I'll leave you to it. Good day to you. She's just like, do you want to stay here? Because I don't think I can stand this any longer. He's just like, yeah, it's secretly fun to make you suffer, so bye. Yeah, boy. I don't think I'm technically doing it right. I think I understate the boy part of that. I can't remember that weird voice I was doing yesterday, but I can't do it today. This is just as good as I can get in terms of it. Well, actually, it's been like 3 days. I recorded on Friday, and now I'm recording on Monday, so... Dot, 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 dot. Well, I guess it's time to make my rounds and talk to people. Oh, she's already in engineering. Let's talk to her. Yep, just backstory stuff. How did that turn out? You know, normally people like with a personality like hers wouldn't even admit that it was more than she could chew, in all honesty. Again, it's best not to point out realism to someone who obviously knows about it and just doesn't care. You know? It's just easier to roll with it. Yep. So, how's your wreck? The same with the ship upgrades. We just talked to Chikara. So, about the Sunrider thing. Alright. Deal. So, more about the pirates that we're actually after. Oh, so they do attack military units then. Oh. Well, that too. People gotta eat. Yeah, see, people gotta eat. So, about the Sunrider joining thing. Yes, we are. Well then. So what is your grudge against Pact, in all honesty? What? Oh, right. Yeah, my brain just kicked in. Alright. Let's do this. I'll be all good day to you. Speaking of good day, it is time to wrap up the episode. Thank you all for watching so far. As you can see, there is episode 200. Yep, yeah. As you can see, I got through episode 2 with that stupid buzzing noise. So thank you all for putting up with Take 2, Part 2 of Sunrider, Mask of Arcadius, First Arrival. We will talk to Chikara in the next episode, then we'll talk to Ava, the mean lady. So, thank you all for watching. If I have any more troubles, you will find them on Twitter, because it's easier, and it defeats the point of making a video about the fact that I have problems if I have problems. So, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time.